So I'm here in Central Park at the iconic Tavern on the Green. This is nearby our newest listing on the Upper West Side. I'm Jeffrey St. Arromand with Sirhan on the Tricia Lee Team and cast member of Owning Manhattan. And now, let's get to the point, live from the streets of New York City. So I'm here on 67th Street on the block of our newest listing in Hotel des Artistes. Now wait until you get a look at this building. But first, let's start with number 5 on our list. So 4 title companies based in Washington, D.C. agreed to pay a total of about $3.3 million to settle civil claims from the Attorney General's office. Now, title insurance agencies are coming under fire for potential collusive practices that inflate the cost for home buyers. Every time buyers take out a mortgage, they're required by their lenders to pay sometimes thousands of dollars for title insurance claims. Now, officials are weighing whether those costs are elevated due to an increasingly common practice where home buyers' real estate agents steer them to favored title companies in exchange for some share of the firm's profit. Now, to be clear, in this settlement, all companies denied any wrongdoings. This settlement will absolutely raise red flags in the title industry. Now let's take a look at a sneak peek of this apartment. By the way, tell me this, when was the last time you saw an elevator operated building? I mean, it's absolutely nuts. Take a look at this. Take me to the penthouse. So we're giving you a sneak peek of this Art Deco co-op before it gets staged. Now take a look at this unit and this building. Look at this, the columns are stunning. Look at that. This dates back to the early 1900s. Look at the light in here. Taking number 4 in our spot, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, they could lose $25 million on the sale of their Beverly Hills mansion, which is on the market currently for $68 million, partly because it's overpriced and not in an ideal neighborhood, and frankly, it's too big. Now, this is not according to me, this is according to several Beverly Hills realtors. Most believe the house is actually worth somewhere between $40 and $50 million. When built, the home sat in the market for years and it was listed at $100 million, so maybe Bennifer thought they got a deal for buying it at $61 million. But remember, they also put millions into renovating it to their liking. So this lavish home boasts a 12-car garage, a boxing ring, and of course, everybody needs a pickleball court. It also comes with an astronomical tax bill. The property taxes alone are $762,000 a year, and another roughly $750,000 to insure it and maintain it. So whoever buys it, they're paying at least $1.5 million per year in carrying costs. But I think whoever buys this lavish residence will not be concerned about affordability, not in the least bit. So now we're up on this sun-drenched terrace of this pre-war building. Look at all of this lavish greenery. Now, even though summer is sadly ending, we still enjoy outdoor spaces in New York City at least until Halloween. Okay, so now let's move on with our list. Holding down number 3 this week, DJ David Guetta sells his Miami Beach condo, speaking of sun, at the Setai Hotel, setting a record. Now, Guetta, who has sold more than 10 million albums globally, got $16 million for the unit in an off-market deal that recently closed. Now, this 37th floor abode, it measures over 2,500 square feet, and that means the buyer paid roughly $6,300 per square foot. And that's a new record for Miami Beach, and the second highest price paid per square foot in Miami-Dade County. The Grammy Award winner paid $9.5 million for the apartment in 2018. So go DJ, go DJ. So now that you've seen the apartment, I had to make another stop by Central Park. It's only the most iconic park in the entire world. But coming in at number 2, the Americans say you need a net worth of at least $2.5 million to feel wealthy. And that's according to Charles Schwab's annual Modern Wealth Survey. Now that's up slightly from 2.2% compared with the last year's survey's results. Now, however, a net worth of $2.5 million might not be enough to feel rich in most of the expensive US cities. So get this, in San Francisco, residents say you need a net worth of about $4.4 million to be considered wealthy, the highest among 12 major cities surveyed. Also on the list includes Southern California, and that includes obviously Los Angeles and San Diego, and their number is $3.4 million. And in New York City, where we are right here, the best city in the world, $2.9 million is a net worth benchmark to be considered wealthy. Now, how broke are you feeling? So much so that I need to get out of the park. Taking the #1 spot this week, we're talking mortgages. Mortgage refinance demand is 94% higher than a year ago as interest rates fell again. Now, mortgage demand is heavily skewed towards refinancing as interest rates declined for the 5th straight week. Now, the average contract interest rate for a 30-year mortgage decreased to 6.43%, which is 78 basis points lower than a year ago. And refinance applications got to 46%, the highest since March of 2022. Now, with the Fed meeting looming later this month, expect mortgage applications and the market overall to get an uptick as well. Now, I'm gonna take my way back to the office and finish up my day here in New York City. Thanks for watching and continue to follow Estate Media for all your latest real estate news.